So it's all the nut jobs that come out on the weekend.
By the end of the week, I'm so people out. Like, I don't even want to hear my dog breathe.
Thank God I don't work at Starbucks right now.
Like, the pain and the responsibility, and like, if they don't match, I'm just like, I'm not wasting my time.
I woke up today. I'm alive and I am well.
Yeah, I have to remind myself that it's just coffee.
You know what my problem is, though, is that I can't just take a nap. Like, I full slumber. Like, I'll wake up, it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, fuck, what time did I go out? I went out at like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I have to go back to sleep.
Yeah, literally. That's my biggest problem, though, because I'll be like, oh, cool. Like, I'm going to go home. I'm taking a nap for like a solid hour and a half, 2 max. I'll set my alarm, and then I'm like, snooze. And I'm like, snooze again. And I'm like, okay, it's been literally like 4 hours. She's off, like, my wife's off work, and I'm just like, okay, like, hey, you gonna wake up? And I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta cook dinner. That's right. Yeah. And before I know it, it's like 7 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I'm not tired. 8 o'clock, I'm not tired. 3 a.m., still up. And I'm like, what is this? Like, what is my brain right now? Like, so crazy.
You know what's funny about that, though, is that honestly, as much as like, I think that my brain is just hardwired to when like I'm up all night, like having fun, whatever, I'm fine. And then I'll sleep, and then I'll wake up at like my regular time.
Yeah.
But my thing is too, is that I'm such a good sleeper that if I go out, I'll be out. Like, nothing's going to wake me up. If I put an alarm for an hour later, I'm not waking up to that alarm.
Yeah.
If I put an alarm to like 6 hours later, if I had to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, Ian better wake my ass up because I will
you are not getting up.
I am not getting up.
No, I get it. Bless you, first of all, because like, I can't, sometimes I cannot just like, I'll fall asleep and I'll stay asleep and I'm like, oh, I have to pee. Like, here we go, and I'm up, and I'm just like, I have to like tell my brain, you're tired, go back to sleep. And it works. And I'm just like, I just lay there, and I'm just like, you're tired. Out cold. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I'm just like, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, 1, 2, 3, okay. I got 5 hours, 6 hours, I'm good. I can go to work now, like, I'm good. Like, we're good, we're chilling, like, all right, cool, but.
Do you usually work earlier shifts or later shifts?
I work between like, so I don't work like the opening shifts at 4 a.m. because I'm not a morning person.
Yeah.
And I'm not a morning person like.
4 a.m. morning person.
Yes, exactly. But now I'm just like a morning person, if that makes sense. Like, it's weird. I don't know how to explain. I'll probably explain like later on, but like, I definitely like want like, I know it's weird because it's like, I love being up in the mornings early because I can like get whatever I need to do done. Like, I can walk my dog or just like cook breakfast for my wife. That depends on obviously if I have to go to work like a little bit later in the day. But yeah, no, I don't really work early shifts. Yeah. I work early enough. Like, I would go in around like 6:30, 6:45, and I'm off at like 12, 1 o'clock maybe. So
that's an early shift though.
Yeah, it's a grind for sure.
Oh my god!
Because I get all the like the location I'm at now. I get all the soccer moms, the high school kids, the old like rich retired snobby people or whatever. Yeah. So like I get all that in the morning, and then kind of like after like a certain time it'll just mellow out. But then it's like still really consistent. So I'm like, okay, like what? It just doesn't stop.
Do you guys have days that are busier than others? Like the weekends are probably busier, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Thursday to Sunday is the busiest. I feel like that's when we hit like high like numbers and everything like that. So those are definitely our busiest days for sure. Thursday to Sunday, and I'm like, all right. Sometimes I don't work Thursdays through Sundays, and sometimes I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then I'm off on Sunday. So like it's chill. So I get the weekend rush sometimes, and I hate working the weekends. Yes. I hate working them because I'm just like, I am suffering right now. And I'm just like, what's happening? Like,
but you know what's funny is I've had this conversation with a lot of like my coworkers and a bunch of people that like I talk to that are in similar industries as us. Yeah. I've had this conversation before where if you think about it, like the people that go out on the weekends are people who work 9 to 5s typically, right? So
100%.
They have like Monday through Friday, they're working in an office usually or doing something that they don't have as much social interaction and stuff. Yeah. So I think that part of it is that they really just don't know how to interact with people. Yeah. So it's all the nut jobs that come out on the weekend.
Hey,
all the normal people are at work already.
Yeah, no, seriously. That's so valid because like there's times where like my wife would be like, hey, my family's having an event. And I'm like, I'm staying home. Yeah. Like I'm peopled out. I mean, and I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them. I love them to death. But like by the end of the week, I'm so people out. Like I don't even want to hear my dog breathe. I'm like, go to the room or something. Like I just want to be alone. And I love my dog too. But like dude, leave me alone. I don't want to hear anything. I just want to hear the TV and my own like breathing. That's it. Yeah. That's literally it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And the funny thing is, it's like I'm also mixed between like an introvert and an extrovert. Mm-hmm. So like if I go anywhere and I'm just like, sometimes I'll step into an environment and I'm like, I want to go home. Yeah. And I'll just walk out and I'm just like, all right, cool. Like it can be a store, it can be anything. I'm just like, I want to go home. And I'll just like walk out and just go wait in the car. Or I'm just like, if we're like, obviously if I'm with my wife, I'm just like, I have to like get through. I'm not going to let her go in the store by herself, you know? Yeah. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Like whatever. And then the extrovert me is just like, hey, how you doing? Yeah. It's so good to see you. And I'm just like, hey. They're like, we don't know you. And I'm like, my bad. Yeah. It's so weird. My bad. I'm just like, all right, cuz, my bad. Like, it is what it is. But
you know, I hate to pull this card, but I'm going to have to pull it. What sign are you?
Leticia. Okay.
When's your birthday? I know the sign.
Okay, I'm a summer baby.
Summer baby?
Yeah, that's all I'll give you. Let's see if you can guess it.
Are you a Gemini?
No. But you were close, though, on the month.
June.
No, July.
July?
Yeah, July 4th.
Cancer, you're Cancer?
Yeah, I'm a Cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't give Cancer.
Really?
No.
What do I give?
I don't
Toxic.
know.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. You give, like, I usually assume air sign just because I usually get along with air signs.
What are you? Sorry.
I'm an air sign. I'm a Libra.
Okay, gotcha.
But I'm full air sign. My big three are all air sign.
Touche.
Yeah, so I think that people who can really, like, talk and hold conversations and stuff, I always just assume that first. And then Leo, just because you're very social and just, like, bubbly and stuff. So that's why.
What?
Yeah, that's why I
Clock it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but you know what? Like, I know a couple of Cancers that can be both. Like, I have one of my best friends. He's my cousin, actually, but still.
Cousins are it. Like, they're like the low-key siblings sometimes.
Oh,
like,
no,
you always want it.
We literally grew up like siblings. It's freaking crazy.
Makes sense, yeah.
So he's a Cancer Leo cusp.
Oh,
so he's the only Cancer that I know that isn't super emotional in the sense, like, I feel like emotional means a lot of different things too, right?
Correct.
Like, you can be a very angry person, or you can be a very happy person, or you can be a very sad
Spiteful,
person.
Rageful,
maybe that's what you are. Maybe you're just a very happy person.
Yeah, honestly, like, thank you for the compliment, first of all. And likewise, I feel like that too, like, that you're such a, like, just like, like, for the record, like, she is what she is behind the camera and in person, just putting that out there, just letting y'all know. But yeah, if you already know her, then it's no surprise. But yeah, I definitely think that for me, and the way this is just the way that I think, happiness costs a lot, and that's what a lot of people, like, who are just like perceived to be happy really have sometimes, like, the crappiest life you'll see. And then some people who are genuinely happy that are just genuinely happy, and then there's some people who are like me who is like, overthinking sometimes is like my worst trait. So I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, man, I was like, I don't have a crappy life by any means, but like sometimes I get in my head about, like, I wonder if I moved this way differently, then, like, where would I end up now? You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So, like, yeah, so the happiness for sure, like, I just love, one of my things is, like, before my grandpa passed away in 2006, I don't really hold regrets in my life. One thing I regret is I wish I would have kept the letter that he sent me, because in the letter, he sent me money for something for school. I think it was like a field trip or something. I can't remember. But in the letter, he wrote, miss you, grandson, and always remember to be sweet. And for me, being sweet is just like, just being kind, or looking out for other people, or just like, just being happy, or being nice, or being positive, no matter what the circumstance is. And so that's why, like, I always, like, I don't really look at happiness as a goal. I just look at it as just like, it's just who I am as a person. Because, like I said, I don't know what anybody else is going through in their life. And the last thing I want to be is, like, in a bad mood around somebody. Like, yeah, I'm human. Like, we're all human, and we all have, like, these things that we go through. But also at the same time, like, I don't know. For me, happiness is just a choice, you know, like I can be going through the crappiest thing, but, like, my thing is just, like, happiness and gratitude for me go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. Like, I can be having a really bad day, but I'm just like, I woke up this morning. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Like, I have food on my table. I have a great wife. We have a great baby on the way. Mm-hmm. I have a job that it annoys me, but, like, I'm still able to provide. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, it's just like having gratitude really grounds me and keeps me happy at the same time. That's kind of weird, but, like,
no, that's not weird at all. That's beautiful. Honestly.
Thank you. So,
my mom is super religious. She's like Catholic, born and raised.
Okay.
And in the older that she gets, the more Catholic she becomes. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, this woman spends 5 days a week in church. Is actually, I'm like, okay, like, if that's what you want to do, go do it. You know.
Yeah.
I was raised Catholic, obviously, with my mom and stuff, but like a lot of the things that she's taught me was really just that, right? Like you woke up today and give thanks to that, you know? And I think that helped me a lot growing up because I've always been relatively positive, you know, but like I could be going through the shittiest day. Like I've actually had a conversation on the podcast before where someone has looked at me, like a customer sitting at a table has looked at me and been like, why are you this happy?
Yeah, it freaks people out sometimes.
It does, but you know what? I fucking woke up today. I'm alive and I'm well. And like you said, I have food in my fucking table.
Yeah.
I have heat in my house. Like I'm okay.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. And that's why I feel like people who don't really get happiness, I feel like really should take a step back and look at everything they have. Because my thing is my mom and my parents or grandparents like always tell me like somebody always has it worse than you.
Absolutely.
100% worse than you do. So it's just like you either be thankful for what you have because one day like life is here and it's like a mist. It's like smoke. One day it's here, the next day it's out. Yeah, you never know. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
It's scary to think about, but it makes you really think like, man, like if I like my thing is like my mom questioned me with this, and I'm so very blessed to like have parents and grandparents and just so much rich wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And it's like one thing my mom always challenged me with this thought where she goes, if you were to die tomorrow, would your life live like the way that it spoke for you? So the quote that my mom always says was, let the life that you live speak for you. You know, so it's like if you were to like die tomorrow, God forbid, if you were to like go home tomorrow, like how would your life speak for you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it will silence, and it's just like it will silence the room quick because like not really everybody thinks about that, you know. And for me, it's just a daily thought at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't taunt myself with death because I used to have like a fear of death, but like then like side note, my dad's a pastor, so like I grew up in like church and like a church home and everything. So like for me, it's just like if I were to die tomorrow and like I were to go before God and He asked me like, what did you do with the time I gave you? Or like, what account am I going to give? You know what I'm saying? It just pulls up a whole scroll. It's just like, this is what you did. This is what you didn't do. Here's what I wanted you to do, but you didn't. It's like, oh, dang.
Yeah.
It really makes me think. I'm just like, dang, one day I'm really going to have to do this. And I'm just like, how would my life speak for me? How would my life on this earth speak for me? And then eternally, how's it going to speak for me? So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
not to get like super like spiritual or faith-wise or whatever, but like that's just like how in my brain, like I used to have like this whole fear of death, and I'm just like, once I like really just like started living my life in the sense of just like gratitude and just like being thankful to God every day, then like things started to just like elevate for me. And I'm just like, yeah, this is it. Even at work, it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
but
like, no,
freaks
absolutely.
people out. I'm just like, hey, sorry.
But if they're gonna be freaked out, then maybe they
Let
can
them
put
be.
a smile on their face.
Let literally, like, let them be. Yeah, it's fine. What are you
Yeah.
drinking, by the way? Sorry, I meant to ask you, like, in the cup. Oh, okay.
It's February.
Yeah.
It's February. I'm allowed to drink again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, I get it.
And we're on vacation right now, so like
Valid.
I can like actually have a time, you know.
Valid. I feel that.
We had like a pitcher of beer, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop.
It's just like, all right, let's go.
Go.
Yeah.
But before we get super into the podcast,
That was just an intro. That's crazy.
That was
work.
just the intro.
Oh, good. I'm glad my brain is like digs deep and deep. I'm like, yes, conversation.
No, but that's good. That I like to start off like abruptly too, because
it shocks people.
Yeah, no, but not even just that. Like I feel like you just flow into conversation better.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
You really do.
There you go.
And I'm so glad that like, we like how you're able to flow in the conversation, because it's hard to find people to just like flow in a genuine conversation with nowadays, because everybody's just like do, which is fine. I mean, technology is great and it's come a long way, but I mean also at the same time just like slow down. Like,
but you know what's so funny? I don't know if this actually happens to you too much, because I know that it happens in the restaurant side a lot. But I've had tables where the parents will be like, oh, like talking to their kids, being like, what are you ordering? Like tell them what you want to order.
Yeah.
And the kid's like, mac and cheese. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, listen.
Sorry,
what are you
sweetie, I didn't
saying?
hear you. What was that? And there's like mac and cheese. No eye contact at all. I'm just like, oh my God, this kid's doomed. Like,
yeah,
please.
literally.
I'm just like, mac and cheese? All right, sweetie, no worries. I gotcha.
Yeah.
This kid's doomed.
Yeah, no, seriously, like that happens for me at work. I feel like, and it's mostly in drive-through that it happens. Like, pet peeve, like from the passenger seat, red flag immediately. But like for me, it always delights me when like a younger child can have eye contact and order very specifically what they want. I'm like, you're being raised right. Like, but so also I'm just like, it's a who standard, right? But I mean, like, it's just common common nature, I think, like to like have eye contact and be able to be like, hey, this is what I want. Thank you so much. Like,
but they're glued to their screens now.
yeah,
They don't let go.
literally, it's
So
just
it's
like
different.
what?
It
Yeah.
really is different. It's
Yeah.
like I'm sure. I don't know if you were working there during like the whole pink drink phase.
Oh yeah, I was there around when it started.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like all these little kids. That's all
Crazy
they
work.
I would go to the mall, and we had a really big Starbucks in our mall originally.
Yeah.
Now it's like in a smaller storefront, but we had this giant Starbucks, and I was working at the mall at the time, and I would literally watch like preteen, all pink drinks. I'm just like, oh my god. I would hate, thank God I don't work at fucking
Yeah.
Starbucks right now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was a doozy when the thing started. I'm just like, hey, okay, this is gonna be very generational. And to my, it didn't disappoint. It's literally generational. So I'm like, all right, here we go. Like, yeah, it's weird.
But Cornelius,
Yes.
welcome to Sips and Secrets.
Thank you so much, Leticia. I appreciate you. I feel so honored having me here and just like talking and just like first podcast ever, by the way. So if I yap so much, I'm so sorry.
No, it's a good thing. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I wish people would yap more. Sometimes I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Yeah, it's like it's good.
Yeah, it was alright.
Wait, were you like actually asking how my day was, or were you just like?
Oh no! I mean, how was your day?
Chilling. It was good. It was long. It was good.
Yeah, it was long, but it was good.
Well, also, thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it. I feel very privileged. I feel very honored just to like be here.
Oh my gosh, I'm not that thick yet.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, seriously, I really appreciate it though. Like,
Yeah, of course.
it's such a just like cool blessing to like be in, and like just like I was stalking your Instagram a little bit, like low key.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry, but like I was going through one of your posts earlier today, and the thing that like one of the things I would think the 2025 recap post, I was like, let me just like go through my brain files real quick, like hello. And then one of I think the caption was like, I'm living in something that I prayed for. And I was just like, I was telling my wife on the way up, and I was like, this is definitely one of those like things, like the desires of my heart one day was to be on a podcast, no matter what it was. I was just like, I just want to be on a podcast, God, that's it. And I just let it go after that. And then like at one of my favorite verses, God will give you the desires of your heart. And then like after everything like was put together, I'm like, oh dang. I was like, wait, I'm literally living in this forever right now. It blew my mind. I was like, don't cry. And I'm just like, all right, we're good. I'm just like, I'm good. I'm sure I'll cry later in prayer, but like right now I'm chilling. Like,
But that goes back to what we were talking about too, you know, as much as I'd like to thank God for everything that he's given me, I can ask for things sometimes, you know?
Oh, 100%.
And of course, like, obviously you have to put in the work, and he's not just going to hand it to you and whatever, but at the same time, it's like you're going to put the work in for it and stuff. And I think that me having that gratitude and me having like just recognizing that it's a blessing, I think that's just going to bring me further.
Yeah, it'll definitely like carry you. It's scary. I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but it's carried me a long way for sure. I'm just like, if it's working, like if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah.
I upgrade it, but like, you know what I'm saying? But
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
When did you start working at Starbucks?
When?
Yeah.
2013.
Oh shit, you've been there for a minute.
A hot minute.
Oh shit.
A hot minute. So I was like, hot minute.
Did you like what position are you now?
I'm a barista still.
Okay.
And a lot of the times, like a lot of people ask me, why are you not like a shift or a store manager? I'm like, for me, it all boils down to like the moral of it, the whole thing. And like, obviously the pay is obviously going to be good. But for me, it's just like the pay and the responsibility. And like, if they don't match, I'm just like, I'm not wasting my time. So, I mean, like I've given the company so much of my time already. You know what I'm saying? Like, like people are like, oh, how long have you been working there? I'm like, oh, like 13 years. Like, wow, that's so long. I'm like, not really. But then like, when I say that, they're like, are you nuts? And I'm like, well, in the vortex, like when you're working somewhere for so long, it's like you get sucked in like this weird vortex, like this time vortex. And you're just like, wow, I could have sworn I just like had this. I'm new. I got here yesterday. Yeah. But in reality, it's just like you've been there for so long and it's just like, whoa, what the heck is happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of this weird thing to think about where I'm just like, oh.
We talk about at stints too, where we'll call them seasons, where like this character, or like these characters in this season, these characters in this season. You've seen so many seasons.
Oh, plenty. 13 years worth, and I'm just like, all right. And you know what the crazy part is? Like some people like go through those seasons too, and like they'll be like, whoa, but it just through every season, like that season thing, I'll always learn something new. It's always something new happening, and I'm like, okay.
Have you seen a big change from the original cast to like
Oh, big
now?
time. Yeah. Oh, we went through like countless CEOs, all that stuff, and just like coworkers, managers. Oh my gosh.
I feel like I've seen so much of Starbucks in the last couple of years just on news in general.
And TikTok and social media. Yeah. It's not all been good press, I'll tell you that much. But like,
yeah, but honestly, it's not all bad either.
yeah, true.
You know?
It's also just like a huge business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like one of the things that keeps me like, obviously besides the people that keep me going back at the end of the day, I have to remind myself that it's just coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like for me, just coffee is going to be different from somebody else's just coffee. You know what I mean? So like for me, I'm just like, I don't take work home and I don't take home to work.
Yeah.
That's just coffee for me. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? Respect, because not a lot of people can think like that. Not a lot of people can act like that.
And I've seen it
Yeah.
in real time. I'm like, I'm not a judgmental person at all. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, who am I to judge, you know? Like, I'm just as imperfect as the next person is. But I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, why didn't you keep that between you and your spouse or you and your friend? You're like, why are you telling me or us about it? Like, I'll change the subject so fast. I'm like, I scratched my butt cheek right now.
Yeah.
Like, not to be weird. I'm just like, I just to change. They're like, what? And I'm just like, anyways, what y'all having for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was like, I'm not really into the whole gossip thing. Like, I just want us all to have fun. But when we're dialed in, it's like, it's go time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like different. But,
how many people work a shift with you?
it depends on the store. It really does. And it also depends on the area that you're in. So that's huge. The area in the store that you're in kind of like, it will really depict. But like currently probably on the floor alone in the morning time, like the busy part when I work, probably like 10 to 11 people.
Oh shit, okay.
It's a lot. It's a really high volume store. It's one of the high volumes in the city, period.
Oh shit, okay.
In the store. Yeah, so like,
and I didn't realize, okay, so we're in Arizona right now. We're in Tucson.
Correct.
I didn't realize how fucking big it was here.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
at dinner last night being like, oh yeah, we're from a bigger city, 100,000 people.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, it's like 2 million here. I'm
yeah,
like,
literally.
shut my ass the fuck up.
Literally, you and Ian's face literally sent me. He goes, and I'm like, Ian, close your mouth before a fly gets in there. In my head, of course, I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, Ian, relax. It's like, for me, this is small. Yeah.
We're in Connecticut. Connecticut's probably 2 million people. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's
So
insane.
being from a small town too, like I told you guys tonight at dinner, like it was such a huge shock for me, culture shock at that. I was just like, whoa,
Yeah.
what is this? Like, what is Spanish? Like, all I know is black language. Literally, it's just like, all right, not throwing the race card, but like, obviously, I'm just like, whoa, all right, cool. But like, yeah. So when I like say 2 million people, like, what? I'm just like, that's small to me. Like, I'm sure, like, if I were to go to New York, where there's like millions upon millions of people, I'm just like, then I'll be like big pond, small fish for me. So I'm like, I'm the small fish, like,
yeah. No, I hate New York. Or not I hate New York. I don't hate New York. It's just, it's overwhelming for me, especially coming from like,
I get it.
Like from Danbury, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like a little overwhelming. This doesn't feel as overwhelming because I think that you guys have like a lot more like land mass, or I don't know what it is exactly, but everything just feels a little bit more spread out.
Yeah,
which I appreciate.
Definitely the mountainous terrain for sure.
Yeah.
Like it's the views out here, like you cannot beat. Did you guys catch the sunset last night or no? Or did you guys just like?
Oh, a little bit of it. We were in the hot tub last night, so we saw a little bit of it.
Okay.
And also, you guys have like so many horses here.
Oh,
how
yeah.
Interesting.
Definitely depending on the area that you're in. I know my wife's uncle has like, he lives like kind of like on this dirt road. And so like leading to his house is like a ranch. And like, we just see people on horses like going all the time. I'm like, dude, this is so cool. Like, I just want to get on and be like, can I ride your horse, please? Yeah. Like, all right, cool. But
so
like,
many dirt roads. We don't have any of that.
Really?
No.
Wow.
I mean, like a couple. But like,
I haven't like.
Those are like the back roads of back roads.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, you really don't see that at all.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, no, that really is. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, cool. I haven't stalked Danbury yet. Like, I haven't looked into anything. I'm like, all right.
It'll be a 5-minute search. There's nothing there.
Bet. Okay. Cool.
We were telling you yesterday, like I worked at one of the most popular places to visit in Danbury.
Yeah.
And like even that, like you guys were talking about, there's a round one here. Like even our round one, it's really popular like during the day with like kids and families and stuff. Yeah. But that place basically shuts down at 11 p.m. on a weekend. That's like a Saturday night.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, not that it shuts down, like it's still open,
like.
But you can't even buy a fucking water there after 11 p.m.
Crazy work.
It's insane.
Yeah, I know out here, I think the law. I think if I might be wrong, but like I think the law's like you can like depending on like wherever you are, you can like ask for one and they'll just like give it to you. But now a lot of restaurants and like stores are like starting to crack down on that. Like you have to be a customer in order to buy water. And I'm like, so have y'all spent the summer here in Arizona? First of all, like these are lawmakers. I'm not getting political at all. I'm just saying like this is just like, holy crap. I'm just like, have you spent a summer here? Like it is brutally hot. No humid, it's just dry heat. And I'm like, where I'm from, like originally from Alabama. So like I'm used to like humidity, and then we moved here and it was like dry heat. And I'm like, oh, this is fine. And I'm like, I was like SpongeBob, like the SpongeBob thing. Yeah, literally.
No, it's hot here.
Yeah.
It is February 3rd.
Yeah.
We're recording on February 3rd.
Yeah.
It's 80 degrees outside.
You are catching it on a good day though. Yeah, like if you
this
guys
is not a good day.
No, this is a good day, Leticia. I'm telling you, like, if this is nothing, like this is, I'm happy with this weather.
No, this is beautiful. This is like epitome of, this is a Danbury summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, with humidity? Wait, you guys.
Oh, but we have humidity.
Okay,
so I guess it feels a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously it feels a little drier. It's not what I expected it to feel like either. I've been here once when I was a kid.
Okay. Here in Tucson or?
No, not to Tucson. We went to Phoenix.
Okay. Boo.
Yeah.
Bear down, by the way.
My cousin was moving down here, so we came here once when I was a kid. But like I guess it was like starting to get into summer. I want to say it was like a March or April.
Okay.
So it was definitely hotter, but it was like I don't remember what the weather really was like.
Yeah.
But I do remember it was pretty hot.
Yeah. Right now it's just like the perfect. It's not really like the perfect time to come to Arizona, but if you're gonna come, this would probably for like. Depend like you guys are from Connecticut, right? Danbury. So like right now it's probably snowing and it's probably like negative like 100. Like I'm being obviously a dramatic effect, but like it's probably like really cold there. Here, the most beautiful time of the year I would say would be between like September and like now, because it's just like the weather is nice. The weather is nice, and it's just like you can go do a lot of outdoors things before summer gets here, and then it's just like depressing.
But just to start from the beginning of the year, just so you, like to kind of put it in perspective for you. So the groundhog, I don't know if he did or he didn't see his shadow.
Yeah, I think you saw a shadow.
Oh yeah, but we have 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, so basically what that means is from, I guess like we'll start from January 1st, right? Mm-hmm. Right around March, it'll start raining a little bit, but it's all cold rain.
Okay.
It'll probably snow until April.
Really?
Yeah, we'll get snow until like the beginning of April.
Okay.
It'll cool, like it'll warm up a little bit. Like we'll probably hit like the 40s, 50s.
Okay.
We won't get like 70s till like mid-June.
That's crazy.
Or probably earlier June, but
that's crazy. Yeah, in June we're already at like 108. And I'm just like, I was telling one of my coworkers today, I'm like, I feel like I go through like this weird seasonal depression thing, because when it's hot outside, like I go to work and I'll just come home and I won't do it. It's so hot to do anything, and I'm just like, I'm just in this weird funk. And then like winter gets here, I'm like the best person to be around, because I'm just like, yay, I can go outside and just live. Like, yay. Like,
no, September when it starts raining a little bit more, because like that's the end of summer. Like by September, the water is warm, like in lakes and like at the beach and stuff. So the water's pretty warm, but the air is kind of like starting to get a little colder.
Chilly, yeah.
That's when the rain fronts kind of start. From that on, there's really like it's hit or miss. Like a lot of weekends we'll lose because of that. Like, and sometimes it'll be warm until like October, November. Like this past year was one of like the colder years on my birthday. But usually my birthday is like 70 degrees. Like right
so really
it's
chill
really
birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
But like there's also been blizzards on my birthday. So like you can
it's like a mix. Yeah.
You can never plan, or like any October birthdays are fucked.
Yeah, I think for here too, like Arizona, we really don't have like summer, spring, autumn. Well, I don't know if autumn is probably the same thing, but like fall, all these like different seasons. It's literally like summer, winter, end of spring, summer. Because the sun's out, like, I feel like majority of the year. Like, I don't know the exact number, but like the sun is out like majority of the year. Unless we get monsoons in like the summertime, but like I think we maybe got a little monsoon this year, but like the last couple years, I feel like we really haven't gotten any. So it's just like, I'm suffering. I'm
going to say something so stupid right now, and honestly, the comments are going to clown me if this is wrong. But is this the Sunshine State or is that California? What is Arizona?
We're the Grand Canyon State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they might clown me too, because I think that's right. We're the Grand Canyon State. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sunny
I don't even know what Connecticut is.
They might clown me too, because I don't know either. I'm just like, all right.
No, I know like Georgia's like peaches.
Peach State, yeah.
Wisconsin's cheese.
Yeah.
Florida. Oh wait, Florida might be the Sunshine State.
Oh yeah, you're right. That it's Florida. It's Florida. Okay, we're good. Okay.
There's like a lot of the sun's here is nice.
Yeah.
In Florida it rains in bursts.
Yeah.
It'll rain for 10 minutes and then you'll be good for the day, but tomorrow it will rain for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, literally. Florida's
So
a different breed for sure. But
I feel like that's where everyone that I know really goes. Florida.
Yeah, Florida. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. For me, I was just like, I'd rather go to California.
Yeah.
It's so, like we're saying, it was so nice out there. Like the weather's like perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, I wish I could live out here, but it's so dang expensive.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
I did not. We went to LA. I hate California.
Yeah. Okay. Do you hate California, or do you? Because I know you said you don't like LA, obviously for so many reasons.
But that's all I went to. So I hate LA. I would never live there.
Yeah,
we
same.
came here we went to Nashville a couple weeks ago, and by day one,
How is Nashville? Sorry,
dude, cool as fuck.
Okay.
Coolest city I've ever been to.
Gotta go for sure.
I was literally like, babe, we should like move here. And he was just like, we're not gonna do that. I said, but like we should.
We should, right? Let's consider it.
And then let's consider it. Like we went to Florida, and I've been to Florida so many times in my life that I'm just like, okay, like whatever. Florida to me is Florida.
Yeah.
But then, like now we're in Arizona, and then Ian was like, oh, like maybe we should consider like getting a house somewhere and maybe splitting our time or whatever. And I was like, I don't mind Arizona. California by day one, by hour like 6. I was like,
you're like, I'm ready to go.
I
Yeah.
hate it here.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here anymore.
No, for sure. Yeah. Every time we go to California, like me and my wife will go to California, and it's like, for us, we go to San Diego a lot because it's like, obviously it's only like a 5-6 hour drive. If she's driving, it's just like, it feels like 3 hours because it's like, she pushing that gas, like we out, like, all right, cool. I'm just like, I'm just like oxygen. but yeah, like it's just San Diego's a home away from home for us. Shout out San Diego. But like I like it's just there. Like I don't know. I feel like going to new states, I'm just like, I don't think it'll ever for me, I don't think it'll ever be California. I'm just like San Diego. I'm like, I can picture us like staying there.
Yeah.
But like she don't want to go. So I'm like, boo.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I get that.
Yeah.
What did you do before you started working at Starbucks?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before Starbucks, I actually worked at Taco Bell. I was still in high school at that point.
Okay.
So I worked at Taco Bell for about, I want to say 2, maybe 3 years. Because I dropped out of high school my senior year. By that time, I was already working at Starbucks. So I want to say I worked at Taco Bell from 2011 to 2013. And then when I got the job at Starbucks, then I stayed at Taco Bell for like maybe a month or so, just in case I didn't like Starbucks. I was like, at least I have Taco Bell to fall back on or whatever. But yeah, and then I was like, I like this, and so then I just like quit. Like I gave my manager my 2 weeks, and she took me off the schedule like that day, and I was like, thank you, appreciate it.
I mean, fire.
Yeah, literally. So I was just like, okay, cool. And then ever since then, it's just been Starbucks.
It's so funny that some places will do that. Like the manager in me will milk your last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
I will.
yeah.
But I also have like separation problems.
Okay.
Because like I see it, like I was telling you, like I see it as like seasons in a show, right?
Yeah.
Where like I'm like,
Season
I'm not
1,
ready
season
to
2.
let you go just yet.
Yeah.
It's like you're in the hospital bed and like fighting for your life, but I'm like, you're staying just a little bit
It's
longer.
like, don't pull the plug.
Don't pull the plug.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of how I was always as a manager, and I understand both sides too. You know, like I understand that sometimes it's almost like what is it called? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that word. That scared the shit out of me.
It's like, what is this?
It's almost like dead weight, right? Like,
okay.
You also don't want to keep someone for too long, because they end up like fucking up, and they end up like just not doing their jobs right.
Performance lacks, yeah.
Yeah, and I was kind of like that, you know, like even when I was leaving, it's not that I wanted to fuck up, but there was just certain things I was just like, I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah,
like, honestly.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I guess it really is just like that separation problem. Like, I'm like, just don't go just yet. Like, just wait a little bit.
Can I ask you kind of like a personal question? Not to get too personal, but like, do you struggle with like separate? Like, do you have separation anxiety or like?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Like in certain things, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, that makes sense.
Me and my mom are super close. I didn't bat an eye. I didn't tell her that I moved out. My grandma told her. My grandma.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. She's gonna see this and be like, "Oh, really?"
I really do love my mom, guys. Yeah. Tomorrow's her birthday, so happy birthday, Mike.
Happy birthday, moms.
Yeah. But it was funny because So she, so my grandma stays with us. So she'll spend 6 months here, 6 months in Brazil. So she gets to see like the whole family and stuff.
Yeah.
So she'll like go to like little pockets all over the place
Yeah,
whenever she's
yeah.
here. But she was with us right before, like right when me and Ian got together. And then towards the end of like her being here, I just kind of like left.
Yeah.
And like it started with like a bag, and then it went to like a little carry-on, and then
and then before you knew it, everything was out.
And then before I knew it, almost everything. I still have so much stuff in my mom's house.
Okay,
but
all right.
Before we knew it, like all the stuff that I needed
that
was
makes
at
sense.
Ian's, and like it had been like 2 weeks, and my grandma calls me. And she's like, when are you going to talk to your mom? She thinks that you still live here. I go, Grandma, I still live there.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. She's literally like, but do you though? Yeah, literally. She goes,
I have to tell my mom. No. But
How did that conversation go?
Dude, it's so easy. My mom's like the chillest lady in the world.
Yeah.
She's not crazy. I mean, debatable. But
Yeah.
she's not like one of those crazy people. She gets it. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
She got married. She was so young that to her it's just like
All right.
whatever.
Yeah.
She was so little.
What a mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet your mom's dope, dude, to hang out with.
My mom's cool.
Yeah.
My mom's chill.
Yeah. That's so dope.
She was a smiley girl too.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like whenever like I've had conversations with people about it, like she always has a smile on her face. She's always laughing. She's always giggling about something. She'll tease people, but just for fun, you know. She doesn't like mean it in a mean way. I think that my dad is definitely more of like that.
The stoic type of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
and so like sometimes I'll make fun of people like to their face, obviously, you know, but like sometimes I'll be like poking jokes and like whatever, and then I'm like, oh my god, that was like really fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I get
I'm
it.
a perfect mix of both. What
Literally
can I say?
same. Yeah, I'm just like, all right, cool. Like I have like my mom's like rowdy side, but then like my dad's like humility and just like calm side. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is bad.
Oh,
like it's like I gotta pick and choose like which one I'm gonna do. But now I'm just like, okay, cool. Like I'm more like my dad's for sure. I'm just like so chill. I'm just like I try to be chill at least. I don't know, but like yeah.
I try to be like more like my mom day by day. It's hard sometimes. People test your patience, and especially you know.
Oh, dude, for sure.
I can't even imagine. Like I had a cousin that worked at Dunkin'. Do you guys even have Dunkins down here?
Oh yeah, of course we do.
Oh okay.
Yeah. Leticia, what?
We have Dunkins every other street in Connecticut.
Oh well, yeah. East Coast is like Dunkin' territory for sure. It's like like if I do go back home, like I have to stop into like a Target, Starbucks, like a Starbucks, because there's like not really one that's just standalone. You know what I'm saying?
We have a couple of standalone Starbucks, but not compared to Dunkin's. There used to be.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, there was one street. We have this street in Danbury called White Street, and there used to be 3 of them on White Street.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dunkin's?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or no, I'm thinking of no. There was one on White Street. You know, there was 3. There was 3 on Lake Avenue of Mill Plain, like right there.
Oh,
there used to
okay.
be 3. Then there was 2 of them were across the street. One of them was just drive-through, and one of them was like. And they weren't owned by the same people, which is the funny part.
Oh, so they were franchises.
I think so. I'm assuming.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I want to do their franchise. That's interesting. Yeah.
But it was like so funny. Like they were literally across the street from each other.
Wow.
So like if the line was long in one, you would go to the other.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
They weren't owned by the same people. So
yeah.
It was just like you're supporting one or you're not supporting.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, I mean, what's the point? Question mark? Like,
what?
I don't know.
I mean, neither of, or actually one of them, the drive-thru is still there.
Oh, okay.
The drive-thru is still there.
Yeah, that's like the OG
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
But, you know, like, and I'm sure like, your drive-thru business went up like crazy too. I feel like everyone's lazy now.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I refuse to get out of my car sometimes.
Yeah.
I go through the drive-thru, but I don't have to get out of my car.
Yeah. It's definitely always busy, like you said, in the drive-thru. But like, I feel like it really, really depends on the day part too, because like in the morning time, obviously it's going to be all drive-through with minimal foot traffic. But in the afternoon, it's more foot traffic because the lobby's full. And then the drive-through is like kind of like, it's not slow, but it's not fat. It's like consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it just really, really depends. And on days, they're both popping.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh.
How does that work though? Like, do you guys kind of have your own stations there? Like the person who does drive-through stays in drive-through?
Yeah. So the shift supervisor will be like, I need you to go here because this person's going on break. So it really depends on the day and how many people are there. Kind of like depends on the rotation of how it's gonna all work. You know what I'm saying? Like today, for example, my coworker, he was like, I am done being on drive-through. And I was like, okay, cool. Like I'll switch you. I don't mind at all. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's obviously, it also depends on like the chemistry that you have with the people that you work with
Yeah.
will definitely depend on how your shift goes 100%.
Yeah.
Note. But like, yeah, I was just like, okay, I'll switch you. That's not a problem. And like, we can just make those switches like very effectively. You know what I'm saying? And some stores, you don't get that at all. It's just like, oh, I'm tired of being over here. Like, you see the lack, and it's just like, instead of them speaking up, they won't say anything. And it's like, are you tired of being over there? Like, why didn't you say anything? Like, we're all adults here. Like, just say something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it just really depends on like what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I was gonna say about the Dunkin' thing?
So,
I got lost my train of thought because I was like,
good.
where the fuck are all the Dunkins in Danbury? There's just so many. But so there was one time my cousin was working there. We were in high school at the time. He's like a year or so older than me, but we were in high school and he was working at the one that I live right next to now. But so someone came in for a coffee. It was like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And I guess they got his order wrong or whatever. And so literally a grown ass man took the coffee and threw it behind like where the donut wall is, like right behind the cashiers and stuff. And then his manager basically told him, yeah, people get crazy about their coffee.
Yeah, manager ain't lying. That's
what the fuck?
Yeah, you'd be really surprised on like how people get so mad and so upset about coffee. It's like something that's meant to be like enjoyed turns into pure hell.
Yeah.
It's just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's wrong, like, then just go be nice about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've had if it's been wrong this amount of many times, go to another store.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard to just go somewhere else or just like talk to like a manager or somebody. You know what I'm saying? And get it fixed. But like, to be just like a straight jerk about like, throw it like that, you have issues.
Yeah.
You need big help.
Throwing a hot cup of coffee and like you see how hot those are coming out.
Yeah,
you see the steam coming
seriously.
out. What is wrong with you? You can like seriously hurt someone.
Yeah, seriously. Well, yeah.
and like my dad's side and me will literally be like, that's assault.
Yeah. Period. Clock
That's
it.
assault.
Yes.
That's assault.
No, literally is.
Take him to court.
Yeah, literally. Under the jail.
Under the jail.
Under the jail you go. Do not add the brazen bull.
Yeah.
Next. So it's just like, all right.
No, but
cool.
for real, it's crazy. And like, I understand it too. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that fix. It's people's drug. It really is.
Caffeine is really technically a drug.
But I don't know. I've never understood why I get that intense about it. Like,
yeah.
I've gone to coffee shops, like especially like little ones, where like there used to be one that I used to go to all the time. Like me and my friends would meet every Friday. When like our first year, like we were freshmen in college, so like we would meet at this little coffee shop just to catch up. You know, like we didn't have any classes together. But we would meet at this little coffee shop in the mornings before class, and like we would all just chat and stuff. And I remember this coffee shop got my coffee like fucked up every
single time.
Every time.
That is really annoying though.
And no, but I would tell them, you know, and maybe it's not like, maybe I just don't have that much rage in me, but I would literally be like,
I just would like throw it.
like really bad. Please.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I just ordered something else. And they were like, no, let me remake it. I was like, I'll just order something
please
else.
don't. Like, you've already made it wrong.
Order something else. And every single time that they got me something fucked up.
It's
they
the
would be
same
so cool
thing
about
over.
it.
Yeah.
They would be so cool about it.
Yeah.
It's not like they would be rolling their eyes, like acting like I'm the one that's wrong. Like, no.
Right.
They accept that there was a mistake. At the end of the day, it's humans making this stuff.
Exactly.
There's human error, that there is such a thing.
Yeah.
And bro, at the end of the day, I'd rather than a fucking Keurig. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never. My wife. When me and my wife, you will hear me reference my wife a lot. I love this lady. So love of my life. Oh my gosh. Clakabuki. Yeah. So like we are kind of like polar opposites. Like because I feel like, and maybe it's just a me thing, but I don't like if something's wrong with something, like I just won't speak up about it. I'm just that much of an introvert where sometimes I just like, this is fine. Like I will literally like, if you put tomato on my burger, it's fine. I'll just take the tomato off. It's no big deal. Oh, but baby girl, she will be like, this is wrong. Let me fix. And I'm like, please be nice. Like I don't want nobody and like messing up our stuff, boo. Like please be nice. And she goes, okay, I will. And then I'm just like, were you nice? Like, but like she's definitely like the person that like I find so much comfort in, because and I'm so glad, like, first of all, it matters who you marry. I will put that out there real quick. It really does. Like, she will literally like stand up for what's right. And I'm glad I got her pregnant. Yeah. So I'm just like, if I know she will, if I know that like if she will
that baby's gonna be well taken care of.
Like always. So like, and it's like, yo, like if she can do that for me, I can just imagine what she's going to be like. Oh, as a mother. Sorry, this kind of derailed, but like. Yeah. It's like sometimes I just won't say anything. And I'm just like, oh, this is fine. She goes, no, you need to go speak up for yourself. And I'm just like, okay. Now I'm at a point where I'm just like, hey, this is wrong. Like, but I'm obviously like so chill about it. I'm like, hey, I kind of asked for like, no, this on this. Like, could you please fix it for me? And they're like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not a mean person. It's just, for me, it's just really awkward because I see how much hell like I go through. And I'm sure you have stories too, where it's just like going through so much hell. And it's just like, okay.
Like, yeah. Well, you know what? But she's right. You know, if someone got something wrong, they're entitled to fix it. I'm so sorry. Like, if I said it, yeah, and like it's not like me saying like, oh, I want a well done burger, but then they put medium rare, and then, but you know what I mean? Like something like that. I'm just like, okay, like whatever. But there's certain things that like if I didn't get it wrong, you got it wrong, you have to fix it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, and. I just don't understand. Like, if any server fights that, they're the ones that shouldn't. Yeah, they're the problem. They should not be a server, to be honest.
That's funny that you say the whole burger thing because it reminds me. This is time where me and my wife weren't married at the time, but we were dating, and so it was me, my mom, and my now wife went to Cheesecake Factory just to like go kick it or whatever, and have lunch. And literally, I asked for the burger like well done. I don't know, like I can eat my steaks like medium, like well, but my burgers have to be well done for some odd reason. I don't know why. So please don't come for me, please don't. But I'm
judging you a little bit.
Huh?
I'm judging you just a little bit though.
We can end the podcast now. No, just kidding. Yeah. So like. I don't know, it's just something I'm like this is just me though. And like they sent me out like a like rare burger. And I'm just like, first of all, why is my cow still mooing? Yeah. Like it should not be mooing. It should be like
cold in the middle. What's that about?
Yeah, literally. I'm just like, this is not 165. This is like -1. Like, what is this? And then so like I just like cut it open there. Like they both could tell by the look on my face it was wrong. And I was just like, at the time, like I didn't have like my like anger and emotions under control at the time. And so like I was really about to just snap off. But I was like, first of all, that's such a dick move. Like, don't do that. I quickly had to like come to myself again. And I'm just like, first of all, don't do that. You're being a jerk right now. So like I was very nice. Like I just gave them this look, and they took care of it. But I was just like, I wasn't gonna be mean or anything. But like, did you see the look you gave? Like my mom instantly checked me though. She was just like,
don't do that.
She just gave me that mom look that I know I was in the wrong. Mm-hmm. But like I was like, but also it's food, dude. Like, come on, like
don't get angry about
Pookie.
Food.
What?
Pookie, what? You know what's so funny though is that like sometimes I need to check my attitude too, and it sucks sometimes because, especially coming from a hospitality side, where like I know that the service that I give out, I'm expecting the same
service back, period.
And so sometimes, obviously, not everyone knows that you're in hospitality. Not everyone knows that you're in these industries, and not everyone knows that you're going to stand up for what you think. You know, a lot of people put their tails between their legs, and they shut up and they go home, and that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with those people either.
Correct.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to shut the fuck up. Like, sorry. We go to the casino the other day, and so one of our friends were performing, and that's fine. You know, like I was excited to see that show, and it was what it was, you know. Mm-hmm. And so we get there, and the guy, so we're late because the restaurant is packed. So at the casino that where we live, it's the restaurant, and then the casino or the comedy club is towards the back, but it's like all part of the same restaurant. And so we're there. They're busy as fuck. We can't control how fast we get our checks. Correct. We didn't see our server for 30 minutes. We obviously, a lot of us worked in the service industry. So we look around, we see what it is. It's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad. The show is about to start, but our friend is doing the show. You know what I mean? He has openers and stuff. No one that we really care about that deeply. No offense, but no one that we really care about that deeply.
I get it. Yeah, it's your friend you're there for. Like, it's valid.
Yeah. So we get to the thing. First of all, the guy who was seating us was a complete asshole. Complete asshole. So he's just like, he has no idea what's going on. He rushes us in. He's like, come on, let's go. Rushes us in. And he's looking around. He sees that there's no seats open. So he goes, okay, you guys are going to have to split up. First of all, we bought 7 tickets together. I understand that it's general admission, but we bought 7 seats together.
Why are you going to split us up?
But the least you could have done is saved a table, to be honest.
Exactly. For 7 people? Like,
for
come on.
People,
yeah, like,
the
you would
least
think.
You could have done. And, like, if you're going to rush us and, like, seat us anyways, the way that I would have thought, like, we have a community table at the restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put couple, single, couple.
Right.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
I have a brain. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, literally.
That doesn't make any sense.
Literally.
I'm going to tell them to go to the bar. I'm going to tell them
right. Or
table.
like a booth or like a table. Yeah.
Something else, you know? Like, I'm not going to like subject them to something uncomfortable.
Right.
Whatever. So he's trying to sit us all separate when we bought all 7 tickets together. And like I hate pulling that card. Yeah. But the guy was already an asshole rushing us in, had no idea what the fuck was going on. So we're standing there like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
So we're standing there and he's like, nah, you guys can't stand here. You guys can't stand here. It's a fire hazard, whatever. And then we're like, okay, like we're just trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
Like we're trying to figure out if we're staying or whatever. The guy's like, no, it's a safety hazard. You guys have to get out of here. And I'm like, all right, so you're already rushing us. You already treated us like shit. You already didn't do what you should have done, to be honest.
Right.
So we go outside. We're like, okay, there's 8 open seats in the front. And the guy didn't like save us seats, which kind of was on him, but he didn't save us seats. So we go outside and we're like, can we talk to a manager? Manager, even bigger asshole.
No way.
Bigger asshole.
I would have crashed. At that point, I'm sorry. I would have crashed out.
No, so I'm letting the boys deal with it. I'm just like, you know what? Like, I've already had a couple of drinks. Like, I'm going to, like, cool off. Like, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it.
Because if I go off,
baby, I'm not
it's over, yeah.
I'm not going to get kicked out of this club, baby. I'm getting kicked out of the casino, and I'm getting arrested after. Like,
you're like, under the jail I go.
Under the jail I go. I'm on probation. Like, should we?
No. Should we? Yeah.
So the guy's being a fucking asshole. He pulled one of those.
And this is the manager.
This is the manager.
That's crazy.
He pulled one of those. Have you ever seen like those memes where like they're like, "Can I speak to a manager?" And they turn around and they're like, "Hi, nice to meet you." Yeah,
literally, yeah.
He pulled one of those. You know, he was just like, "I'm the manager and I'm not gonna do anything about it." And then he's just like, "Okay, well, we want our money back. Then we're not staying for this show. You guys didn't save us seats, like whatever." Yeah. And then he's just like, "You guys got GA. That's what it is." It was like, first of all, there was no more for upfront.
Right.
That's what you guys like. Your ticket said that, so we bought what we what was available.
Right.
And our friend is in the show. Like our friend is the headline.
Well, literally, it's
we're
just
here
like,
to see him.
Should I call him?
Yeah. So whatever. The guy's still being a complete dick, and I was just like, this place is fucking crazy. And like I'm in the back barking. I'm like, this place is fucking crazy. Fuck this place. I'm not fucking going here.
Yeah.
The way that I felt was so insane because the whole night I couldn't shut up about it, and like maybe that's another one of my issues. But like it's just so crazy to not even try to be understanding.
Seriously.
One little bit. So get this. So of course I'm barking all night. Whatever. Ian ends up texting the guy that was hosting the show.
Yeah.
Because Ian's like, all right, like I want a refund. And they're like, oh no, we don't do that. I'm like, okay.
You're like, hold my beer.
Hold
my beer.
Ian ends up texting him. Guess who gets a refund the 5 seconds after Ian texts them?
We
do.
Yeah.
Because he made them feel like shit because we were friends with him.
Yeah.
They were treating us all types of crazy. Not going to pull that card. And I'm not trying to ever pull that card, really. But he has a following, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the last thing that you want is
your club canceled over something stupid.
It's getting canceled over something so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
All you had to do is treat me with some fucking respect.
Yeah, literally.
That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's almost like you work at a fucking comedy club. Make us smile. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
That just goes to show like how like monkey see, monkey do type thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like the reason the employee is acting like that because he's seen the boss act like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like for me, I am one thing Starbucks has really taught me, and I've just been through it, and I'm sure you have too, just like been through so many like managers and bosses or whatever, or managers and bosses. One thing I'm very keen on is I know the difference quickly. I'm like a surgeon when it comes to this, not tooting my own horn, but like when you've been around for a job for a long time, you just know things, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for me, it's just like, I very much know the difference between a boss and a leader almost instantly. You know what I'm saying? So I know how this is going to go almost instantly. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, how do you expect your employee to act if you're modeling that same behavior? You know, if the employee was an asshole and the boss is an asshole, like the whole staff is probably going to be, I mean, maybe not the whole staff is going to be assholes, because I'm sure there's like somebody there who's not a complete asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who's just like, so like sweetest, most down to earth person. But that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. You could have just, like you said, simple respect, gave me like what we asked for, and that was it. And it's not like you're being like mean or anything about it. You know what I'm saying? You bought 7 tickets.
Yeah.
Like, that's
the least you could have done is put us at a table
it.
together.
Literally, it's just like, okay, this is for the 7 top that's coming in. No big deal. Would have been taken care of. But like, you literally have to go text the headliner and be like, send.
And I hate to, like, I
I
never
would have
wanted to
instantly
be
pulled
like
that
that.
card.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
no,
Like,
I
we
would
didn't
have
even
pulled
wait
it.
till he got us seats. We just went and bought it because we wanted to see
We
him.
wanted to support,
We
yeah.
wanted to support. And
As
like,
good friends
that
should.
would have been cool, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But no, you get treated a certain way. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with
That
these
is
people?
crazy work.
What?
No, I could never. I'm sorry. Like,
I'm scarred. Honestly, like, if I was a little, I had a couple drinks that night. If I remember the name of the club, if I remember the name of the manager, I'd say it. But
would
fuck
shout
him.
it out instantly.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No, seriously, I can't
Crazy.
stand. I just can't stand environments like that. Like it physically, like if I'm going there to eat and like my servers like or waitress or whoever is rude, I'm just like my wife would be like, "Can we get somebody else?" I'm just like, I ain't got the energy to do it. She'll be like, "Can we get somebody else?" So she'll just pop off like,
Period, though.
yeah, I'm just like, okay, I don't want to spend that food.
And
like,
here's the thing too,
Pop
like
off a little
to
bit.
kind of go off of that, like I understand where, like sometimes people are irrational, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes like it's not even gonna take that whole conversation for someone to be like, no, you know what? I don't care if you're a fucking manager, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
are
yeah.
some people that are like that.
yeah, seriously,
you know?
yeah.
And not to like downplay the manager, maybe they had a couple of really experiences that night. Fine. But like,
That's
I'm
fine.
a whole new person.
Yeah, literally.
This is a whole new experience.
Exactly.
And you're tarnishing that for me.
Exactly.
We didn't start crazy.
Yeah, it ended crazy. It didn't have to start. It started that way.
yeah.
Yeah. And it all started with your employee.
Yes. And yeah, all started with your employees. So if that's just how you guys want to do business
Then that's
around
it,
here,
like,
then
Yeah, so be it.
good luck.
Yeah, literally.
It's not going to last.
Yeah, at all. Google reviews don't lie. Some of them do, but most, if it's about being rude, it don't lie.
It don't lie.
Don't lie at all.
Or actually, I have you ever had any bad reviews?
About me personally, or just like, not that I can think of, no. I always tried delivering, maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
But I know I was in the wrong for, and I'll admit to that. I admit to my wrongs. If I'm wrong, I'll say, you know what, I'm wrong, my bad. How can I fix it? But if I'm not wrong, I am dying on that hill, and I'm taking everybody with me, like, period. But I just try. My thing is like I just try to deliver a good experience to like everybody I come across. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, and I mean, and it goes well with the story that you're saying too, because it's like I can have one really horrible customer and then like I'll have 10 other ones that are just so sweet. You know what I'm saying? And all those experiences are going to be different. You know what I'm saying? Even there's customers who've literally like come to my rescue because they're being so mean to me. And these are like regular customers too that are just like, one almost got in a scrap because they're just like, why are you being so rude to him? He's literally being so nice to you. And they were just going back and forth. And I was like, I don't want to intervene because this is about me. Fight for me, please. Yeah. But like it's, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. Like the reviews, I'm just like, I really don't care about unless it's my fault. Then I'm like, all right, I care about that one. But like, yeah, otherwise I'm chilling.
Nasty complaints.
I was just about to ask you, have you had some bad reviews? Like
my last complaint.
Okay,
was
wait, sorry,
so
real quick.
fucking ridiculous.
Were these most like female based? I'm not trying to gender like.
Actually, I lied. There was 2 that were males.
Okay.
But most of them are female.
Okay, I also had to ask because I was just like, are most of these like female based? I was like, I'm not trying to pull the whole gender card. I was like, I just want to like me logistically thinking. I'm like, I wonder if, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? Like, I don't classify people by their gender, anything else. I'm gonna treat you the same way that I would treat the other.
Exactly,
person, you know what
exactly.
I mean? Like a man or like I was saying man or male. I mean, I'm like train a man like shit now. Yeah. Like male or female, like I'm gonna treat you exactly the same. And it's so funny for me because so this last review, and like mind you, I guess I'm gonna give you like a preface to this, right? Like
okay.
grew up like babysitting. Like that was my first job ever. I used to take care of 11 kids. At one point I took care of 11 kids.
How?
Yeah. Losing my damn mind. It's the reason for all my grades. I took care of 11 kids.
Yeah.
I have had little kids in my whole family. I'm one of those people that like I really like taking care of other people.
Okay.
Like I've always been like that.
Yeah.
I have a niece and a nephew that are my whole heart. I love them to death.
Yeah.
And I've just been surrounded by babies my whole entire life. One of my best friend, cousin, sister, whatever the hell you want to call her,
so
she's fighting it right now.
Oh,
right?
so yeah.
So I'm very involved, right?
Okay.
Like I love kids.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I'm gonna
preface that, like context.
I'm gonna preface
Okay.
that because you'll understand after.
Yeah.
So my last week at the restaurant, this woman, I'm serving. This is like my second to last serving shift.
Okay.
And this woman comes to me. It's busy as hell, and she goes, "There's no changing table in the bathroom." And then I go, "Yeah, no, there's not. Like I would send you to the other side, but they're mopping it right now."
Yeah.
So the way that our restaurant is split up is there's 3 storefronts, and technically it's one whole restaurant at night. But during the day, we use it for different things. So like one side is like our event space that we use during the day. The middle is we have like a donut and coffee shop that they just use that for for the morning.
Yeah.
And then the other side is like the main side of the restaurant. So like that
Okay.
we'll use
Just solely
from
for the
open to
restaurant.
close.
Yeah.
So we'll use that side the whole entire time. So we're on the main side at this
Okay.
point. It's a lunch shift. So I was like, I'd send you over there, but they just started mopping. Like, sorry, like I just don't have a changing table right now. We have a bench in the girls' bathroom. We have like a little ottoman.
Yeah. Okay.
And she goes, I was just there. There's no bench. And then I go, oh, there's like a stool thing. It's bigger though. Like she's little. Like you should.
Yeah,
be,
should be able to. Yeah.
Yeah. She goes, where the fuck am I supposed to change my baby? At the fucking table? Swear to God.
She had to be loud about it
everything,
too.
On everything. That's the exact way that she came up to me.
No way.
Exact way that she came up to me.
Crashing out.
So I go, ma'am, like, no, you shouldn't change her at the table. I just gave you the options that we have. Unfortunately, we don't have a changing table in there. Like, and I'm shocked.
Yeah, I
right?
would be too. Yeah, rightfully
like,
so.
It was one of those things that took me so far back that I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So
the audacity of some people.
The
dude.
audacity.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yo, like,
can you relax?
Can you relax? I was just like, I gave you the options. I'm so sorry.
Right, literally.
Whatever. So thank God this is what happened.
Oh.
So I go up to the kitchen manager. I tell him exactly what just happened.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, what the fuck was that? Like,
Yeah.
I'm scared. And like we only work 2 servers in the morning plus the manager. So I told the manager and I told another server what had just happened. My boss, like the owner of the restaurant, comes over to me like about an hour later. And he goes, did you tell someone that they can't change their baby here? Or I forgot exactly what you said, that like we don't have places to change your baby here, that like she's not allowed to change her baby here?
Yeah.
And then I go, no, I told her that she couldn't change her baby at the fucking table in the main dining room.
Yeah.
I said that she can use a stool in the bathroom, or otherwise I would have taken her to the avenue, like the new side, where we do have changing tables. Those are brand new bathrooms.
Yeah.
But they're mopping, so I couldn't. And he goes, she literally just went over there and ripped you a new one. Like, she just said all this shit about you. And then I go, you know what? Like, this is where I guess, like, who you know me as is going to peek through, you know? Like, I've worked for the same man for 8 years, and he knows who I am at the end of the day. I was just like, does that sound like something that I would say? And he goes, no, I just thought it was crazy. Like, and I told her, I was just like, she probably, like, would have sent you here, but they were mopping. I didn't even know you said that.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, I fucking said that.
That's
who the fuck does that?
Literally. It's just like, let me just change my like child at the table. First of all, that's so unsanitary. Let's just start there. Like, what? Like,
I mean, at least offer to bring your baby to the fucking car.
Yeah,
what
seriously. You would think, right? Oh, I'm not even Leticia. It's your experience. But I'm listening so well that I feel like I'm right there with you. And I'm just like,
for me.
Yo, what? And like, I'm speechless. And I'm not even there. Yeah. I didn't even know you. I'm like, what?
Like, I'm not joking. It's not like it was like a little stool. Like, we have stools here. I'll show you after. It's not like it was that big.
Yeah.
It was a full square. It was probably like 2x2 feet. It's a big ass. It's a lot of men.
That's plenty of room to change your baby on.
Like,
Dude.
Bro.
Oh,
I was shook.
It really be the audacity for me sometimes with people. And like, obviously you can't satisfy everybody, which is like obviously never my goal, but I'm just like, it just really, some people really just have the audacity to be like saying they would just pop off. And I'm just like, catch me on the right day and I'm popping right back off. I'm just like, I simply like to choose peace over everything. And I'm just like, I'm trying to chill. Like, I'm trying to go home, man. That's it. Like, leave me alone. But you catch me on the right day and oh, buddy.
I told my boss, I wish that it was a thing where like you were allowed to be mean to every customer that was mean to you at least once a year. Like if you were allowed to like pop off on one person and still keep your job.
Oh, I would.
Dude.
I would let loose.
I would give my whole tip money for the night to do that.
I'd give a whole paycheck.
I would give a whole paycheck.
A whole paycheck just to be like, honey, it's like I gave a whole paycheck just to snap off.
It'd be like a Monday that I'm just like, oh, it's you. Listen,
it's you
bitch.
today. Yeah, literally, it's just like,
it's you.
Do you like your car?
Yeah.
I will flat your tires. I will call my wife. Literally.
No, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, seriously. They really do. And it's just like, I don't understand, like, how miserable are you to, like, spring your misery onto other people? You could have just stayed home and ordered DoorDash or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, like, you chose in your brainless idiocracy. I'm sorry. I had to get myself. The comments are going to be like, roast him. And like your own idiocracy to just like come and like make other people miserable. Like misery loves company. Yes, we get that. But like stay home if you're miserable. Yeah. Like, or go for a walk, get some fresh air. Like go talk to a rock. Like, but whatever you do, don't bring misery around me because I'm not
here for it.
Yeah, literally. And I'm just like, dude, like what's going on? Like, I don't know. That's crazy.
What do you think was the craziest thing that's ever happened on one of your shifts?
Oh.
Any fights over coffee?
Well, why are you laughing? There's this one okay, this is I don't know how wild the story is, but to me it's wild. So there's this one time, it was 1, 2, 3, it was like four or five of us on the floor. This is at a different store that I worked at the time. I was on the cafe bar, so I was handling like the mobile orders, the cafe orders, delivery orders at the time. Me and my coworker, we're on bar together, and this girl comes in and she asked for the bathroom code, and she looked like she was in a rush, and I'm like, she is about to literally like shit our bathroom up a storm, and I was like, I'm not cleaning that. I don't get paid for it. Thank you, God. So we give her the bathroom code, and this was before Starbucks changed rules that you have to be a customer to use the bathroom. So at that point, we can let anybody can use the bathroom at that point. So like we're like, okay, cool. Like we give her the bathroom code. She's in there for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like here we go. 10 minutes, okay, cool. At like that 15-minute mark, she comes out butt naked, Leticia, butt ass. Booty, raw, I mean, you can see titties, you can see the cooch, you can see
she naked.
You can see the crack in her cheeks. You see it all, and I'm like, I saw it so fast. I'm like, no, what? No, oh my God! But like, shocked me. We all just Leticia. We literally all of us collectively just did.
What the fuck?
We did the whole Spider-Man meme. Like, did you see that? Like, what? Literally, she spent that time, and I was like, we don't know why she was naked. So my shift supervisor went to go check the bathroom. It was spotless. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, did she like shit herself that bad? Like she like just cleaned the bathroom afterwards? Like, but we didn't hear the toilet flush. So like, that's weird. Like,
where was her clothes?
She didn't walk out with like, no, she came in with nothing, like no handle bag or anything, and walked out with nothing.
Period.
Not period. No. I was like, what is, I was like, what? And me and my coworker literally was just like, we all looked around, we did the Spider-Man thing. And then me and my other coworker, we just looked at each other like, can you believe this shit? Like,
walked out?
She just butt ass naked. And got in the car and left. And the driver was a girl. And I was like, okay. So like So my coworker, I followed her, and like we obviously we follow each other like on like social media, or whatever. And she's posting in Spanish, but I understood what she was saying. Yeah, so she like posted in Spanish, so I got lost in my own thought. And she was like, "What do you guys think it was?" And so many people said OnlyFans, and I was just like, you know, I can see that happening actually. Like, unless I don't know if people still play Truth or Dare, but like in my day, I played Truth or Dare, and I'm like, somebody was like, "I need to go like walk, but I got out of a Starbucks bathroom." Like, what? It's so crazy, dude. Like, that is just one.
Yeah, you know what? That might be the craziest shit. I've never seen anything like that.
I mean, like, I don't know. I went home until I immediately text my wife. Her. I'm like, you will not believe the shit I just saw.
And she's probably dying.
Yeah, she's dying right now when I was telling the story. And like, when I got home, she was like, wait, what? And then like, yeah, I just broke down and she just starts crying. I'm like, breathe. I don't feel like going to the hospital. Here's some water. You're beet red. Please breathe. And like, oh my, that was crazy work. That's just one thing. You want to hear another one?
Yeah, let me hear another one.
This guy literally came in, pulled down his pants, and shit on the floor.
No.
Leticia?
No.
I am not lying.
Hold on.
On everything I love, on my unborn child, and I love this little girl, but like, they literally, just came in and just...
Geographically, right? Okay. Geographically, though, like, where? Are you like in the center of like...
like Hoodsville? Not like...
Where is this?
Low key, like... I don't want to tell the true location. Yeah. So it's going to be around River. It's like around... For people who are in Tucson, it's like around River Road.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like that Starbucks. But that's not the true Starbucks that it happened at. But like, so obviously for confidentiality reasons.
Yeah, no worries. Is that like...
That's not the hood.
Is there just like a lot of crazy people that walk in there? Like,
yeah, so where that Starbucks is, the one where like this mind me, this is the same Starbucks that the girl walked out butt ass naked. Like, but this wasn't the same day, thank God.
Yeah, this is like you.
Yeah, no, oh my, I would have quit.
You show your cheeks and you get free coffee.
Yeah,
like,
literally,
it's like,
all right, cool. It's just like, what is this? Like, what is my life, first of all? But
who cleaned up the shit?
Oh, I think we ended up calling like another company. We had shut down the store and everything. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah, and so like we had to call like a biohazard, like Starbucks has this biohazard company that'll come out and like clean it up.
Clear the feces.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't get paid enough for this. That was it. And I was just like, okay, cool. So yeah, so where that Starbucks is at, there's also now, before then there was like nothing, like now there's like a mechanic shop there, but before it was just like a huge parking lot. But like right behind there, it's just like student living. So it's just like the U of A students in that area. And then behind there is like also like this really big wash. So Arizona, we're like famous for washes. Like it's basically kind of like a man-made trail like you go running on, but in the middle it's like just all dirt and plants. So it's like a wash, and that's where like most of the homeless community lives, and like most of like the drug heads and everything like that lives. So like it was a homeless guy, and so I'm just like, bro, you could just ask for the code for the bathroom. Like, would have gave it to you. Like, you didn't have to shit on our floor. Like,
you could have just gone into like the middle, like where the plants are. And
yeah, literally, and just like use sand to wipe the ass or something. Like, yeah, it's
like he was trying to get in.
Yeah, literally, I'm just like, bro, what? You didn't even have coffee, did you? Like, yeah, it's crazy work. I'm just like, man, dude.
It's like that morning coffee when you have it like
before
you do anything.
And you're just like, and it's just like, all right, cool. Like, here we go. But I'm 188 days out of coffee, so I'm chilling. Like.
Dude, that's awesome. I wish I could go that long. I can't. I get like migraines
rough.
and stuff. I've been drinking coffee since I was like 5 or 6 though.
Oh, okay, Val. I think what's so special about this story I'm about to tell you is like my grandmother passed away in 2020. So like not because of COVID, but like she was just like really old and she had a lot of health problems. So like she passed away in 2020. And one of the most fondest moments I've ever had is sharing a cup of coffee. My very, 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 very first cup of coffee was with my grandma. It was Folgers coffee. She put a ton of sugar in that, which I was like, is that legal for me right now? Yeah. Like, as much as sugar. And then she put some whole milk in there because I guess whole milk is like, what's the thing for their generation? I don't know. But like, yeah, and it was just like, that's not, for me, it was like one of the most like sweetest things ever. So just like, because I couldn't even drink, like my parents would not let me have coffee because I was off the walls. Yeah. And so they're like, okay, cool. My grandma gave me a cup of coffee, and I was like, wow, this is what coffee feels like. It's so good. And then I was like, I gotta poop. And then that was that. But like, usually that was like my very, very first time like ever having coffee. And it was over breakfast too. Like it was like, I can literally like see it now. Like we was like sitting there at the kitchen table. She got her coffee, and I'm from the South. I'm from Alabama. Just throw that out there. Roll Tide. People who get it will get it. Who they don't, whatever. So the to set the scene, it was just like the table. We prayed. So the breakfast was scrambled eggs, grits, cheese grits. May I add?
I just found out what grits were today.
Okay.
Had grits today.
Did you like them?
It was okay.
Whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, but the boys have both had grits before, and they said that it was the grits that I had today that were just okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. It really depends on where you get your grits from too. Yeah. So it's like grits, scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon, and she made homemade biscuits over a cup of coffee. And I was like, yeah, I will always remember that. Like that is stuck forever. But it's cool though. I love it.
Coffee's like a big hug.
Yeah, literally I was like, yeah. But like, yeah, it's yeah. That's crazy. Those two stories are like probably like and I spilled hot coffee on a customer before.
Oh, did you?
Really? It was in my early years though. It was in my early, like this is what happened? we're months new. Yeah.
What happened?
So I had a closing shift that night, and one of the a guy had came in. This is a cafe store at this point. Whoops, sorry. This is a cafe store at this point. So before we moved to a drive-through. So a guy came in, got a cup of coffee, and for some reason, I don't know if I didn't put the I don't know if I put the lid on. I didn't go on all the way or what, but it was like we said earlier, like you could see the steam coming out, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like you can just imagine like for somebody who cares about their job how bad I felt, and I thought like I was visibly shaking, like how bad I felt, and so the shift supervisor, my manager, coming like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm just sitting there, just like I can't do anything because I'm just like I'm in shock. I can't do it. Like I say sorry so many times, and I'm just like I don't know what to go grab, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So then like my supervisor, like she's like, oh my god, let me go get this, and then like so she goes right there, which I'm assuming she told my store manager at the time, and so like it's this whole thing. So like luckily there was a regular behind him, and he like gave him like $50 to go like get some new shorts or whatever, and yeah, it was like it was just it was a hot mess, and I was just like Hot Mess Express right here, like looking at him, prime candidate, but like yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
You know what? Like you brought up a good point though. Like it's different when someone really cares about their job and like really cares about making sure that the customer's okay and stuff versus someone who just doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. Like there was one time that I just learned how to carry 3 pieces at once.
Oh, okay.
So like I have one here, and like one in my right hand. So
okay.
As I was putting down the pizza on the table with my right hand so I can grab the one in the middle, it slid off the tin because we kept it like a separate tin on the bottom.
Yeah.
So
it won't like burn your arm. Yeah.
So I had it on the separate tin. It started burning my arm like right in the crevice a little bit.
Ouch.
And I jolted. Oh. And this woman had like one of those giant Louis bags.
Oh,
on the
no
floor.
way.
And when I jolted, the whole pizza just plop right in her bag. Right in her fucking bag.
How was that received?
Dude, so I start freaking the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, I would have freaked out too.
Oh, my God.
You're like, there goes my job.
Oh, my God, I don't want to grab your purse.
Hysterics.
Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Dude, and she looks at me and she looks like she's so pissed off. And her husband just starts dying of laughter. And I was like, no, sir. Like, what do I do? And she was just like, well, that's a first. When I was a server, there was one time that I was working a wedding and I dropped red wine on the bride's dress. And she was so fucking cool about it.
Oh, good.
And
okay.
she was just telling me this story and stuff. And then I was just like, like not that I wanted to do this to you.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy
that was you. Yeah, dude.
And she was just like, no, of course, honey, don't worry about anything. But I ended up I ended up dying there.
The whole meal and everything. Yeah, that makes sense.
She's like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Like,
it's like, but I did.
I would have not been able to live with it if I didn't. But,
yeah.
Dude.
And what's the crazy
Fucking
part is,
brutal.
like, he still came back, like, the next day.
No, yeah.
Yeah, like, he was just like,
eh.
yeah, literally, he was like, it's cool, it happens. Like,
Yeah,
he's like,
he lived.
I'm okay. I was like, oh, good. He's like, yeah, I wasn't really like, but it was like, not really like a splash, but a splash in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But it was still very hot. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, I got some new pants. It's like, I was like, that could have been a lawsuit, low key.
We used to have server assistants too at the restaurant. So like, since I was one of like the OGs, I had like a bigger section one night. And so I had this table. It was a 75th birthday party. And this man, he was like so tiny. Like he was so cute. Like I was schmoozing. Old people are also my specialty.
Okay.
Anyone 65 or older, give them to me.
I
want them.
Bring them.
Bring them over here.
Yeah.
We're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
So we're sitting at, or like they're sitting at a table. It was like 7 or 8, maybe. Yeah, I think it was like 7 or 8 people sitting at the table. But I remember it was a 75th birthday party because they had the balloons and stuff.
Yeah.
So my server assistant had to bring the waters over and stuff. So he's bringing the waters. Similar story, right?
Yeah.
Didn't balance the tray right.
Oh, boy. At least it was
Dropped it on the table.
Oh, no way.
But everything just fucking splashed right on the 75-year-old. Yeah. I go, respectfully, you're not getting tipped out tonight because I'm buying this fucking bill.
Oh, that is crazy. At least it was, was it just water?
It was just water, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it was just water, not like anything. But still, dude, like that is crazy work.
Like I was dying of laughter though. He was really cool too. I've actually never had like a really bad experience with something that was explicitly my fault. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I get it.
I feel like I've really gotten lucky with customers that like they're chill, you know?
Yeah.
I've only really gotten really bad like report, I guess, with people with things that were just out of my control. Like we've had someone complain about the size of our bone marrow. And I'm just like,
okay, that's odd.
Well, sir, did you choose your height?
Yeah.
No.
And a oop.
And a oop?
And a
Did you
oop.
choose that? No, you didn't, right? I can't choose how much marrow comes out.
Yeah,
of the
right.
cow, baby boy.
Right. Like I'm not the cow itself, okay?
I am
like
not the cow itself.
hello?
Like, there's just nothing that we can do here.
Yeah.
So I've had that experience. I had, I guess, like the fucking changing table.
Yeah.
I've always had experiences like that where people wait times, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
and they're like the hostess. I'm like, bitch, I'm the manager.
Yeah.
Hello?
Period.
Hello. What are you gonna say?
Literally, it's like I'm the man. Hello, I'm the man. Can I speak to
No,
man? Yeah.
and like my boss is like, who is he talking to about this? And I was like, me.
Me. It's like, hello, it's me.
It was me.
It was me. I volunteer as tribute.
People are dumb though.
What? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What made you want to do the hospitality industry?
So originally, I was
Yes.
working at Auntie Anne's. Do you guys have any of those down here?
Oh yeah, we have one in the mall actually.
Oh yeah. So I was working at Auntie Anne's at the mall, and I was only working there for a couple months, but then I was really doing it for fun, just to have like a
Get your
little
feet
spending
wet.
money and stuff.
Yeah.
My parents really were against me working for a while. I don't really remember what the reason was explicitly. I think they just kind of wanted me to focus in school. But I was just like, no, I want a job. Like I want spending money. I want to be able to like be free, right?
Yeah.
So I had gotten a car that I bought with my Quince money.
Okay.
And,
Go off, queen.
So, like, just gas money and stuff. So, I remember I was driving with me and my cousin. We were out past curfew. We were going to a party, but we weren't allowed to be on the street.
Yeah.
And they were street racing.
Oh boy.
And he hit my car, nearly totals it, and runs on a street with no cameras or anything.
That is crazy work.
Yeah, so my parents were like, why the fuck were you out?
Yeah. I was gonna be like, well, you got
midnight.
caught then.
And I was just like, we just wanted to take like a little drive.
Yeah.
And just chill. And then he was just like, really? Because I know your friend lives here, your other friend lives here, your other friend lives here. I don't think that's true, and we're not paying to fix the car. And so basically, like Auntie Anne's was like super part time for me because I think that since it's corporate, you can only work a certain amount of time or a certain amount of hours since you're still in high school.
Yeah, correct.
Restaurants don't really respect that. So
Very true. That's very true. That's very true.
So they were like, we're not fixing the car, so you have to figure it out and you have to get it fixed. And so I was like, okay, period, per. And I knew my friend was working at this restaurant. She was a hostess there. And I was like, dude, like if they have anything, like if they have any busser positions or anything, and they had a busser position, and the rest is history. I started working there in December 2017.
Wow. And this is the same restaurant that you left?
Yeah, December 2025. So
25 kids.
8 years.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I don't math sometimes.
8 years.
That's crazy. Wow. And that correct me if I'm wrong, history fact for me. That's where you and Ian also met, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my brain's working again. We're good. Okay.
Me and my boss are still pretty cool. Like,
Okay, I was just about to ask, like, do you guys still like talking and everything?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
We'll still go visit them and stuff. Like I said, there's not much to do in Danbury. That's like the one staple. So bring like guests there and stuff. So we'll go to dinner there, and like my friends have their birthdays. I still go there. Yeah. Really. So.
What type of restaurant is it? So it's like Italian, Mexican.
It's an Italian restaurant.
Okay.
But it's like Neapolitan pizza. So.
Oh, okay.
It's 100% wood fired.
Oh, love wood fired pizzas.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So good. The flavors, fire.
Okay.
And like everyone always says, like food number one there, of course, just because like you will not get better food anywhere else. But food number one and hospitality number two for sure.
Oh, for sure.
And they're close. Like everyone there treats you like fucking gold.
Yeah.
They got it fucking down pat. Like,
okay.
They do
makes sense.
There.
Yeah, it's like the flow.
Yeah.
I feel like depending on who you work with too, it's like when you find a solid team and they're solid and y'all just lock in, it like everything just flows so well, so naturally. And
yeah, but that's what the thing is too, right? Is like you work with we become such a family when we're working at these places, especially people who work somewhere for a long time.
Yeah.
Like you get this like emotional attachment.
You really
do.
You
want it to be better.
Yeah.
You want to do good. You want it to be fire.
It's also like, speaking on that, it's also like really hard to like kind of detach from that in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you build such a great bond with people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, I look you die for you. Like, you still like, you've been to my home. At that point, if you've been to my home and you're my coworker, you're family at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, like we in now. Like we are like, we locked in, twin. Ian Big, not Ian Big, but yeah. So it's just like, I feel like a lot of the times, like it's kind of now, in my early days, I was just like, yeah, my coworkers and my family were all cool. Now I'm just like, and it's still like that, but I'm very, now that I'm like, I think now since I am thinking about becoming a father, or not thinking about, well, literally about to become a father. Yeah, like a little less than a month now. As if I have a watch on. I think a lot of my thoughts are so different. Yeah. Naturally. So yeah, I'm just like, I've always been very picky about who I bring around me. But like now it's multiplied times a million. And I'm just like, yeah, we're cool. You're an acquaintance. And I'm very, the thing about me is I'm very honest with people, like brutally honest. Like if I'm like, you're an acquaintance, that's fine. But I don't mean it like with any harsh intent. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, the reality of the conversation is like, here's where we're at. Like I have a friendship meeting, as I call it, literally. I'm like, here's where we're at. Where do you want to go? Yeah. Like we really don't talk that much. Like what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that I'm like we're parting ways, but it's just like you're growing different ways. I'm growing different ways. Like it's cool. Like check in from time to time. Like call it the day. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't know. Like it's just so different for me. But like it is. And even with coworkers, I'm just like, you're cool. I like you. Yeah. My dog will like you too, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be like that sometimes, though, you know.
Really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
But Cornelius, thank you so much.
Wow, I'm boring. Now you're ending it, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
What?
I said I'm boring, you're ending it, blah, 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 blah.
No. It's not that I'm ending it. It's just that I don't have enough time on these cards. We're getting on the 1:30.
Oh, my gosh. No way. Switches out card real quick. It's like, you take debit.
No, it's my...
SD card. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't bring the good ones. My bad.
Oh
I opened them in the pack this morning. I'm like, oh, fuck. We have ones that literally last 4 hours. And
it's like, why didn't I get that one? Yeah. Dang.
Stupid. But thank you so much for coming on Simpsons.
Yes.
Secrets.
Oh my gosh.
I'm actually so happy that I met you guys.
Yeah, same. Literally.
So cool.
It's literally same. Gosh, I wish we had time to tell the story, but like, yeah.
No, tell the story. Fuck it.
Okay, cool. Here we go. So obviously, like for me, like I watch a lot of Ian's videos, obviously, and just like I told you guys at dinner last night, like I'm very picky on like the content that I watch. 100%. Like you have to earn my subscription. Literally, it's like I'm paying you, you're earning my subscription. Like, period. So like obviously I'm like a fan of Ian's show and like obviously yours too. So I was just like, I saw that Ian had posted that you guys were in Tucson, and so I was like, okay, this is gonna be a long shot. So literally, I'm at my wife's like non-stress test and ultrasound appointment. Pregnant people know. I was just like, I told my wife, I'm like, yo, Ian's in town. She goes, who's Ian? And I'm just like, Ian, bitch. She goes, oh, the locked up. I'm like, yes, he's in town. And I was like, I want to like reach out. She goes, do it. I said, you sure? She goes, yeah, but don't be weird. You're weird sometimes. Don't be weird, dude. I'm like, I'm not weird. You're weird. And we just bickering. I'm like, yeah, I'm reaching out. So then I reach out and I'm just like, hey, bro. Literally, I was like, hey, you're in my city. If you need any food recs, let me know and I got you. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, if he sees it, great. If not, it's no big deal. At least I reached out and I'm just like, I could have just, yeah, literally just shot my shot. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like in my brain, I'm like, he's not gonna respond, which is cool. I'm like, at least I tried. And then he responds, and I'm just like, no way. Ian just reached out to little old me. I was like, what? I was like, so excited. I was like literally squealing. I was like so excited. So like, reach out, and then it was like, okay, well, here's some food spots from my favorite food spots. Also, some of the city's like really go-to spots. I'm an idiot because literally 2 of the spots like recommended were closing. And it's like 8 p.m. And I'm like, yeah, that should work. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, they're going to be open. Nah, it was 8 and 8:30. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyways, so like we literally just like coordinate on like where we want to go. And then we meet. And then it was like so cool. And the vibes were there. The vibes are great. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was telling Maddie, I was just like, it's so crazy how the internet works. Like I go from seeing Ian like on my TV screen and on my phone and in my car speakers to literally like in person. And I'm like, whoa,
He's cuter than he looks in on camera, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a handsome man. I'll give him that. He's a handsome man. But like, I was like, it's just so crazy how that works. And I'm just like, had I never like shot my shot, I wouldn't be here, literally. So I was just like, I'm so glad my wife like encouraged me to like reach out. But yeah, it was cool.
No, I'm glad that we got
Maddie's all right.
That's all right. We posted, Ian posted the other day, like, who's your favorite locked in character? And like he was talking about like the locked in team, right? So,
Yeah.
So many people were either me or his dad, Pops.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, dude, the answer would have been for me. It would have been Pops.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Yeah, makes sense.
I spend probably, if not the same as Ian, or more time with his dad.
With his dad, yeah. No, that's so cool. That's so tight.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming into the studio. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, literally. Thank you so much.
So much fun.
Yeah, no, it really was. I'm like,
time.
same. I'm like, oh my, okay, round 2. We had to go round 2. Maybe in the future, but like, I'm so excited.
When I'm bigger, and so you'll pop off.
Yeah, literally, I'm just like,
you guys will do your little vlogs and stuff, and
yeah, literally, it's just like, Leticia did it. Here's the link. Yeah. But thank you. Again, I feel so privileged and honored to be here. I was like, it means so much to me that you're like, little me, like, okay, here we go. But thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.